Hi, Cheryl here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a dream catcher. Here is one that I've made to give you a demo of it. And in order to make this, you're going to need a round loom, and you're going to need something to put inside for a ring. You can use a metal ring that you can get at a craft store. For this one, all I did was cut the cardboard ring off the top of an round oatmeal container. And for the one that I'm going to demo to you today, I'm just going to use the lid off of a container because it's going to be transparent enough, I think, to use. And I'm not going to even cut out the center. I'm just going to leave it like it is because I'm going to put the rainbow bands on top, and then this will be underneath. So I think it'll look fine doing it that way. Alright, so let's get started. I'm using, this is from a 4-piece loom set, and this is the smallest ring. And the pattern I'm using is similar to the dragon scale. It's the same kind of pattern. If you've seen my hat pattern online, it's the same kind of pattern that I use for my hat pattern. I'm going to make this one a nice bright one. I'm going to do it pink and green. So I'm going to start off with every other peg. I'll bring this down a little bit so you can see a little better what I'm doing. Every other peg, putting it on and twisting it. Can of course make this a larger one with you get a larger ring. If you have the hoop set like this, just use a larger hoop, put a larger ring in it. Same pattern will work. Okay, once you have your 8 all the way around, you're going to go around, add your next color, and that's going to be the connecting caps. Make sure you push your first row down a little bit as you go around to do this. Okay, once you have them all on, you're going to grab your hook. And you're going to go around, you're going to hold this in place. And pull the bottom one over the top one. It's not down far enough, so I'm going to push it down a little more. And I'm keeping my finger over the back of the top one, just so that it doesn't get pulled off as I go over. Doesn't matter what direction you go in. So do it whichever direction is most comfortable for you. around and push everything down. The next row is going to be whatever color you have showing, it's going to be the opposite color. Opposite of what's showing on the outside. Since my green is showing, I'm going back to the pink for this row. Oh, I'm sorry. Reverse that. We're sticking to the green. Sorry about that. Trying to get, I have dragon scale in my head. We're not doing the dragon scale. We're going to do 3 rows with the green. So this is row number 2. So your pattern is going to be 1 row with one color, then there's 3 rows of the other, and then back to 1 single row with one color, as you're going to see as I go around. So it's 1, 3, and 1. 1, 3, and 1 is your pattern. And again, I'm holding on to the back so I don't pull it over as I pull the colors, flip them over. I'm going to go in the other direction. Probably easier for you to see in this direction. Once everything's over, go around and push everything down. Then you're going to put on 1 more row of green. Need more green bands. So I now have 3 of the green on. So I'm going to switch back to the pink after this row. Oop. Nothing to pull over on that one. I'm just pulling them off. Alright, so push everything down. And now I'm switching to the pink, which is between the greens. And I'm just going to do 1 row of the pink. Alright, now we're going to go back to the green. So your pattern again, I'm going to do 3 greens and then 1 pink, and then 3 greens and then 1 pink, and I'm going to keep doing this until my pattern has filled in to where I can have everything to the center. Once I have it to the center, I'm going to come back and then I'm going to show you how to pull this all in tight in the center, like I have this one here. So you're going to want, like I have this one, I've got, let's see, 3, 6, so I've got 2 sets, and then I've also got one up here. So it's probably going to, you're probably going to do about another set and a half till you get to the center. So I'm going to come back when I'm a little further. I'm going to pause this and come back when I'm a little further and show you how to pull it in at the center. Okay, I have done, let's see how many sets we have here. Get this to focus back in. I've got 1 set of 4 here and then 2 sets of 4 here, right? And that's where I think we're going to stop. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you how to pull the middle together. Since I have pink in the middle, I'm going to use pink bands. So I'm going to take 2 pink bands and I'm going to pull them through each other. So I'm reaching from the bottom on this one and reaching from the top on this one and interlocking them. I'm going to take one and wrap it around my finger. Then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go in and I got to twist it a little bit to get the 8. Went into one side of the 8 and then the other. I'm going to do this about 1/3 of the way around. Let me get the focus a little better on here. There we go. So good we can see the piece of hair on it. Okay, so I'm going to take these pieces that I've put in there and I'm going to pull the band I have on my hanging off my finger here, throw it and hook it on to the end of my finger. Okay, now I'm turning it and I'm going to gather up another set of 8s. Till I get to where my band stops. I'm going to pull them through. Bring it up, hook it on my finger. Now I want to get the last 3. It's a little trickier because you got them on your finger too, so you're working around that fact. 2 and 3. Oh, and I just lost all of them, so I got to start all over. Well, you get to see me do it again. That happens sometimes. You can also hook it on your thumb if you don't need that hand at all. I do my finger because I kind of use it to twist my 8s. I got it through the last two. I'm going to pull it. I'm pulling it all the way through so that it's just one band through everything. I'm going to put my hook so that it's all through one band and clip it. Once I have everything clipped in that one band, I'm going to take off the other band. Because I only needed it to thread it through. Because it's easier to thread it through with two bands than one. So the second band's going to come off. And I'm going to kind of tuck this down inside of the loops. There, so it's tucked inside. So there you go. So it looks nice, all tucked in there. Alright, so from here you're going to start on your outward part, and what you're going to do is you're going to start doing your chain for the outside. So let me get some more greens. You can use a different color for this if you want to. I like using the same color, but I mean, of course, it's up to you. Okay, I'm going to pull off the first two. Let me turn this up so that as I pull them off, you're seeing what I'm doing. And move these bands over to this side. Okay, so to pull it off two, I'm going to chain two more through it. One, two. I'm going to pull off the second two. One, two. And I'm going to take a band and pull it through all four. Now I'm going to chain two more. I put them both on my fingers so I have them. One, two. I'm going to pull off the next two. I hold on to the second one until I have it off. Two. Get a band. Pull it through all four. Hook it on. Get two bands. Chain them through one at a time. One, two. Get the next two. One at a time. Pull one off while you're holding the other, then pull the other one off. Take a band and pull it through all four, and hook it on the end. Then pull two through one at a time. One, two. Okay, pull one off. Second one off. Take your band, pull it through all four. Put two on your finger. Whoop, and don't drop everything like I just did. Try to wrap these two so I can gather it all back up. One, put it on your finger, pull it through the two, put it on. Now take two and put them on your finger, pull them through one at a time. One, two. You get your next one at a time. I'll hold in the other one, and two. Take your band. Pull it through 4, put it on the hook, take your 2, one at a time. Now I'll stop repeating myself because you should have the idea of what I'm doing without me talking you through it. And we're almost done this part. And the last one. See if I can do this without dropping stitches. Okay, so from the last one, you're going to go back to the first one, go to your over to here and count back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. This is where you're going in. Oh, if I could get through this without dropping them, my goodness, I have just got the drops today. Get it back on there. All right, try that again. Go to here. 1, from here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is where you're going to pull a loop through to connect everything. Pull it through these 2, and you can put a clip on there. You also can tie it if you want to tie it. This one I'm putting a clip on. Okay. You're going to take this and whatever you decided you're going to... Okay, so the plastic lid is not the easiest thing to get it on, but I managed to get it around it. I did it off camera because it was difficult to get on and it looked rather silly. Unfortunately, you didn't get to laugh at me for this one. I did it off camera. So there it is on the plastic lid. If you use a plastic lid, you'll see that I put it on so the opening is actually facing the rubber bands, and I couldn't put it on the other way. It needed to be on this way, so it was holding it properly. All right, so from here, I'm going to show you what you're going to do next to make the hanging pieces, little pieces that are hanging off of it. Those you are going to start at the bottom here. You're going to put your hook through. Going to grab a single band. It is of course up to you how many you chain, but the one that I did, when I did this, I chained 15. So if you want to have it to have the same length, then do 15. So I did 15 on each side. So I'm going to show you how I did it for each side. And then I did 20 in the middle. So let me get some more greens down here. And you, of course, can do these different colors too. Whoop. I told you I got the drops today. This is 14. Okay, so my 15th one, if I can get there, I'm pulling it through like so. Then I'm going to take, I took 8 bands. It's up to how many you want, depends on how fluffy you want it. But what I'm going to take is 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 bands, and I just kind of stack them up. Then I'm taking this green and putting it through the center. Let's see, I just can't hold on to anything today. My goodness, let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Took the green, put it through the center of all 8 of those bands, all 8. Open it up, and I'm wrapping it around the outside, like so, and pulling it. And that's how I got the bottom hanging pieces. Then I'm just fluffing it back out again. That's our the bottom hanger, okay, for these. Okay, so I did 15, chain 15, and then put on the bottom piece. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the last of them, and that's how I'll finish it off. So that's how you'll do it. Like I said, you could use a metal ring for in here. I used the top of an oatmeal box for this one. I just cut it. I cut it with a knife. If you're a child, make sure you get your parents to do that for you. Just cut the top ring off. Or you can get a metal ring from like a craft store or something. But I hope you liked the design and enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, let me know. You can always change up the pattern and do it a little different. You can always, another thought I had is that you could hang loomies off the bottom. Loomie patterns, like I've got butterflies. You could hang a butterfly off the butterflies off the bottom, or something else off the bottom of it. So thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Bye.